to this practice of Yoga Nidra. Welcome to this space. Welcome home. Welcome home to yourself. Now start settling your body down on a hard, even surface, either on the floor on your yoga mat or maybe on your bed. Most people will choose to lie on their backs in Shavasana, but if that's not your preferred position, please choose whatever position is the best for you. You can lie on your side or even on your belly if that's what's best for you. You can choose any props you may need which can help you to become maybe 10 to 20% more comfortable. You may choose a small cushion for behind your head, a bolster or rolled up blanket for behind your knees, and make sure you use a cover or blanket to cover yourself so you can stay warm. If you do choose to lie on your back, have your legs slightly apart so your feet can comfortably open up to the sides, and have your arms away from your upper body with your palms facing up. You can tuck your chin to make your neck a little longer. And for the next few moments, do whatever is necessary to become absolutely comfortable. In Yoga Nidra, the body should stay still and not move throughout the entire practice. And your mind should stay awake and follow my voice and my instructions. So allow your limbs now to spread wide beyond the center of your body, and start feeling into all the points of contact your back has with the floor below. Feel into all the points of contact, like your heels, parts of the back of your legs, parts of your back and your spine, your shoulder blades, parts of your arms, your elbows and hands, the back of your neck and your head. Feel into all those points of contact and feel you're connected to the ground, to Mother Earth. And then become aware of your breath. Become aware of the air moving in and out of your nostrils on every inhale and exhale. and observe how your breath feels. Maybe notice the slightly cooler air on the inhale and slightly warmer air on the exhale. Notice the rhythm of your breath and become aware of the movement the breath brings to the body. Each inhale and exhale, feel your belly and chest rise and fall. And maybe use your exhale to become more relaxed each time you exhale. And then recall all those points of contact your back has with the ground below. And each time you exhale, imagine you're becoming really connected and heavy through those points of contact. Almost as if there are some roots growing out of your body through those points into the earth below. Each exhale helping you to relax even more. Each exhale rooting you to Mother Earth. Allow yourself to let go. Feel held and supported by Mother Earth. For the next 30 minutes or so, there's nothing for you to do. Simply lying here and being here is more than enough. You can stop doing and start being. And you can also stop thinking and start feeling. There's nothing to achieve. There's nobody to please. No deadlines to meet. Simply lying here and being here and feeling into your body and all the sensations you can detect is all you have to do. There's nothing you can do wrong, as there's nothing to do for you. And remember that in the practice of Yoga Nidra, your body and mind will know exactly what it needs most right now, and will take from this practice exactly that. So simply let go, relax, and let go. Become completely effortless. And on the next inhale, move your awareness to the point just behind your breastbone. the space where your precious heart beats in your chest, that vast heart space. And for a moment, imagine you are breathing in and out through your heart. And this connection to your heart space, to your precious heart, will lead us to the first part of this practice. As at the beginning and at the end of each practice of Yoga Nidra is a good moment to set an intention. We call it a sankalpa. A sankalpa is a present tense statement, short and precise, and it usually starts with I am. This sankalpa can help you achieve any goals you have for your life. It can help you lead a more meaningful life. So if you already work with a sankalpa, please recall it now and repeat it silently to yourself 3 times. With full conviction, it will become true. If you do not work with a sankalpa yet, simply allow gratitude to flood your heart space. I would like to invite you now to join me on a little journey that we will take together around your physical body. I will name certain body parts, and as I name these parts, I would like you to bring your full awareness to the body part named without moving it. Just feeling all the sensations you can detect in the body part named. And at the same time, imagine that there was a healing light filling up the body part that I name. If you wish, you could imagine the light in a color. Just use any color you like. We will commence our journey together on the right hand side of your body with the right hand thumb. So bring your awareness now to your right hand thumb and imagine it's filled with healing light. The index finger, middle finger, ring finger and little finger. Palm of the right hand and the back of the right hand. And now become aware of the whole right hand and all 5 fingers. The whole right hand filled with your awareness and this healing, beautiful light. The wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the rib cage, waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Moving your awareness to the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth and fifth toe. And then become aware of the whole right foot and all your toes, the whole right foot. And then become aware of the whole right leg, the whole right leg all the way through. And then awareness moves to the right side of the torso. And then move the awareness to the whole right arm. And then become aware of the whole right side of your body all together. The whole right side of your body all the way through, filled with all your attention and with this beautiful healing light. Now move your awareness over to the left hand thumb. Left hand thumb filled with healing light. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger and the little finger. The palm of the left hand and the back of the left hand. And then aware of the whole left hand and all 5 fingers together. The whole left hand filled with beautiful healing light. Wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the rib cage, waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, ankle, top of the left foot, sole of the foot. Moving the awareness to the left big toe, second toe, third, fourth and the fifth toe. And then become aware of the whole left foot and all 5 toes. The whole left foot filled with your awareness and the healing light. And then awareness in the whole left leg, the whole left leg all the way through. And then the whole left side of the torso. And then awareness in the whole left arm. And then become aware of the whole left side of your body all together, all the way through. The whole left side of your body filled with this beautiful healing light. Now moving your attention to the back side of the body, starting with the heels, the calves, the back of your knees, the hamstrings, the buttocks, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back and shoulder blades, the back of the neck and the back of the head. And then feeling the whole back plane of the body all together. Healing light all the way through at the back plane of the body. And I'm moving the awareness up to the crown of the head, over to the forehead, the eyebrows, the third eye, the space between the eyebrows, both temples, both cheeks, the right ear and left ear, the nose, the tip of the nose, the right nostril and left nostril, the upper lip and lower lip, and then the space between your lips. And then feel into the inside of your mouth. Feel your tongue, your chin. And then become aware of the whole head and your face. The whole head and your face filled with healing light. Then moving the awareness down to the collarbones, the right chest and left chest, the center of the chest, the upper abdominal area, the navel, the lower abdominal area, and then the right and left groin. And then feel into the whole body. Become aware of all the parts of your body together. Whole body awareness. Feel the whole body all the way through. Your whole body lying here, practicing Yoga Nidra. Your whole body completely relaxed. The whole body filled with this beautiful healing light. All parts of your body filled with healing light. I'd like to invite you now on another little journey. This time, a journey of your own imagination. I'd like you to imagine that you're out walking in the countryside in some fields. It's a beautiful day. It's not too hot and not too cold. The sun is shining. Blue sky with fluffy clouds. You're very happy to be away for a short while, away from the hustle and bustle of the big city, the busyness of everyday life. So you walk along a nice little path between fields, taking in the fresh air, the gentle breeze that caresses your skin. You listen to the songs of the birds. You smell the nature. You take in all the smells, the fresh air. And as you walk along some lavender fields, you smell the fresh bloom of lavender. You pass some cornfields and lots of other fields your imagination can bring up. You feel closer and closer to nature. And as you pass some fields that are full of grass and look really inviting, you can't help but wish to lay your body close to Mother Earth. So you lie your body down in the grass, soft and comfortable. You gaze up to the clouds and the blue sky, and then you gently close your eyes. And then you become aware of your natural breath. The natural breath flowing in and out of your body on each inhale and exhale. And as you follow your breath, you start to imagine your body to be like a triangle. Your feet being the two corners of the triangle at the bottom, and your face being the corner of the triangle on top. And now you imagine your breath to flow down and up the triangle. So as you inhale, you imagine your breath is flowing up from the corners of your feet all the way up to your head. And then on the exhale, the breath flows back down the sides of the triangle down to your feet. Just follow your breath and imagine that triangle as you breathe in and out. And then I'd like you to count your breath down from 12 all the way down to 0. Counting in the following fashion. Inhaling from the two corners of your triangle up to your head, 12. And then exhaling down from the top of the triangle down to the bottom of your feet, exhale 12. And continue all the way down to 0. If you arrive at 0 before I say stop, or if you lose your count, please commence again at 12. Now stop counting, regardless how far you got. After your connection to your breath and your deep connection to Mother Earth, you're still lying in the soft, lush grass. And all of a sudden, with this connection to the ground, you feel that your body is becoming heavier and heavier. Your legs feel dense and really heavy. Your arms and your torso heavy like lead. Your whole body extremely heavy and dense. Your body feels as though it is sinking into the earth, leaving a mark where you're lying. You feel extremely heavy. But as you recall the fluffy, light, white clouds, the feeling of heaviness suddenly fades and is replaced with a feeling of lightness. So now all your limbs, your whole body feels extremely light. It almost feels like floating. Everything in your body is now so light. You feel as though you're hovering above the ground, extremely light. And then invite back in the feeling of heaviness and allow both feelings to be present together. Feel your body now heavy and light at the same time. Imagine for a moment how that would be to feel heavy and light together. And what I'd like you to do now is to let both feelings fade. And what I'd like to invite you to do now is to recall a time you felt guilty. Guilty of not having done or having done something you shouldn't have. The feeling of guilt. Try and recall a time you felt guilty about something. And remember how that felt and where you felt it in your body. And also remember how your body reacted to the feeling. The feeling of being guilty. And then let that feeling go and invite in the opposite feeling. The feeling of being innocent. So remember a time you felt completely innocent. Maybe somebody told you you're guilty, but you knew you're innocent. You hadn't done what they said you did. So recall that feeling and what that ignited in you. So allow the feeling of innocence to come back into your body. Recall it now. And then invite back in the feeling of guilt and feel both feelings at the same time. The feeling of guilt and the feeling of innocence, both together, now present in your body. What does that do and how does it feel? Both feelings at the same time. Imagine that for a few moments. And what I'd like you to do next is to release all feelings completely. And recall that you're back in the grass between all those fields that smell so beautifully of nature. And as you are resting on the grass, you can see that the sun starts to set. So you decide to walk back to the place you came from. You are very fortunate, as on your way back you're walking towards the sunset. So as you walk back to the place you came from, you're taking in all these beautiful views, these beautiful colors in the sky of the red sun setting behind the fields. Extremely grateful having been outside and taking in all the few beautiful sights, taking in the beautiful smells. And then you are back in the place you came from, which is right here in this space. And as we are approaching the end of the practice, it is now another good moment to recall your sankalpa. We will plant the seed for the sankalpa to flourish one last time. So please recall your sankalpa now and repeat it silently to yourself 3 times. And this time, just imagine it has already become true. And now, without opening your eyes, start imagining the room you are in right now, the space you're lying in. Recall what the room looks like. Are there any windows? Where are they? Remember all the colors of the walls and the contents in the room. And also remember the time of the day. Starting to reconnect slowly to the here and now, helping you to regain a more day-to-day consciousness. And then allow your ears to catch any sounds you may detect. Starting off with the sounds furthest away, outside the room, outside the building. Simply acknowledging them without getting too attached. And then move your awareness closer and hear the sounds inside this room. Any sounds you can detect inside the room you're lying in without the touching. And then move even closer and become aware of all the sounds your own body makes, such as the sound of your breath, Maybe you can hear some sounds in your stomach. Maybe you can even detect the sound of your beating heart in your chest. Slowly connecting back to the here and now. And then become aware again of all the points of contact your body has with the ground below. Feel into your back and all those points of contact. And this time you also move to the front of the body, so become aware of all the sensations at the front of your body. The feeling of the cover on your skin, the feeling of the air on your face, maybe on your hands. Very slowly allowing your body and your mind to reconnect and to leave the consciousness of Yoga Nidra behind. But know that you can always come back. And in order to come out even further, start consciously taking some very nice, slow, deep breaths. And imagine that on each inhale, you inhale vitality and positivity. And on the exhale, imagine you can let go of anything you no longer need. Each deep inhale, imagine even more positive thoughts, energy is filling your body up, each cell in your body full of positive thinking, positive feelings. And on each exhale, just simply let go of any negative thoughts, feelings, of any fears or anything you no longer want or need. And then when you are ready, feel free to introduce some gentle, kind moves by wiggling your toes and your fingers. You can maybe touch your thumb to all your fingertips. And maybe move your head from side to side. And then invite some bigger moves by circling your ankles and your wrists. Taking your time and being very kind. There's no rush. And once you're ready, you can maybe start stretching your body a little bit, and then more and more. And then you can roll over to your preferred side and maybe hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a loving hug. And only when you're ready, feel free to push yourself up into a seated position. This practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. This practice is now complete. Thank you for listening. Namaste. See you next time.